Long before Atlantis captured the world's imagination, there was another name, whispered in sacred texts, echoed in ancient myths, and buried beneath waves forgotten by time. Lemuria. A land said to stretch across the vast Indian and Pacific Oceans, a cradle of primordial wisdom, a home to beings who walked in harmony with the earth, until it vanished, swallowed by cataclysm, erased from the maps of men. But fragments remain, in folklore, in esoteric teachings, in the dreams of mystics and seekers. Could it be more than legend? Could Lemuria have truly existed? And if it did, what knowledge died with it beneath the sea? They were called Mu, the children of the sun, not by name, but by essence, beings of light and wisdom, said to have walked the lands of Lemuria long before recorded time. Legends speak of their radiant skin, their eyes that held the memory of stars, their speechless language of thought and vibration. They communed not just with each other, but with the earth itself. To some, they were early humans, more spiritually evolved than we comprehend. To others, they were something else entirely, guardians, watchers, or messengers from beyond the veil. And when their world began to fall, it is said that they wept not for themselves, but for us. What if they left behind a message, not just in stone, but in us? The skies trembled, the oceans roared, and deep beneath the surface something ancient stirred. Lemuria, the paradise of wisdom, was not meant to last forever. Some say it was a sudden catastrophe, others a slow unraveling, but all agree the end came with fire, water, and silence. The land itself cracked and split, mountains sank, islands disappeared, whole cities were swallowed whole by the sea. Was it nature's wrath, or divine judgment for secrets lost or sins unseen? And as the waters closed in, the last Lemurians turned their faces to the heavens, not in fear, but in farewell. But could it happen again? And if it did, would we survive what they could not? Lemuria may be lost beneath the waves, but her whispers still linger, in the symbols carved across ancient temples, in myths shared by cultures oceans apart, in the stones that should not exist. From India's sacred text to Polynesia's chants, from Easter Island statues to the wisdom of shamans, fingerprints of a vanished world remain. Could it be that Lemuria was not entirely destroyed, but remembered in fragments scattered across the globe? Are we the descendants of survivors, or the inheritors of a forgotten promise? What if the true legacy of Lemuria lies not in ruins, but in us? And what if Lemuria was not just a story of the past, but a vision of what could be again? Today, as science maps the ocean floor and myths converge with memory, the veil begins to lift. Quantum archaeology, ancient DNA, and forgotten manuscripts, they all point toward one haunting truth. Lemuria may not be gone, merely hidden. In the age of awakening, Lemuria calls once more, not as ruins, but as a dream of unity, wisdom, and harmony with the earth. Perhaps the greatest tragedy was not that Lemuria fell, but that we stopped believing it could rise again. Will Lemuria remain buried in myth, or will we become the generation to resurrect its light?